for tonight.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. We'll watch the Chicago. Well, the Grizzlies, Shams, had a tough season, but boy, did they find a gem with G.G. Jackson.
To get a player like that.
Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. And a change for the Bulls. Rose is checked in. And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. 7-point differential. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebound or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
Yeah, they weren't as aggressive on the offensive glass, and that really made a difference in the game.
So the Bulls 5 right now. We got Rose. Vucevic is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Kobe White, and it's Ball in at the 1. And for the inside scoop on MP, and I mean inside, let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. As you know, there's still a lot of season ahead, but we've got a couple of opposing rookies in this one. When I asked about tonight's matchup against a fellow rookie, MP told me he's made it a goal to prove that he's the best player in this class. He's got a lot of confidence, Kevin.
A ton of confidence, David, and that's something you got to have in this NBA. LaVine's shot is off.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
LaVine, a screen on Smart. Here's Rose. And MP throws it down hard.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. The Grizzlies trail by 4. And the league continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try if you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two. Let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. White against Morant. There's a screen by Aldama. Morant kicks to Smart. Misses the 3.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Wells comes in for Marcus Smart. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. On the wing, Bain. Defended by Dosunmu.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Puts the move on. Wells grabs the miss. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Bain. Fires for 3. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Smooth and fast release from Bane that time.
MP against Pippen. Here's MP. 6 points for him. Here's the screen. There's the drive. Aldama with the rebound. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. All right, Johns, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources? The players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA.
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
Outstanding. Chicago leading by 3. Bane with the steal. Outside Pippen. Pass to Wells. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Bane, no good.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Smith with a screen on Pippen. MP passes to Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
Grizzlies shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here's Bane. Good work defensively by Smith.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Pippen against Rose. And Bane pulls it down.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Rebound by the Bulls. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
You know what, though? Not only did they get to the free throw line a lot, but they converted at a high clip.
And converting free throws at a high rate, that's what you want to see as a coach.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
They've got Pippen. Santi Aldama is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Wells. And it's Edey in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Jackson. That shot, no good. Nice D from Williams. And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down when they can. MP is no exception.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Outside Jackson. There's a screen by Aldama. It's Jackson with the drive. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Yeah, the length certainly helps Jackson Jr.
Smith with a screen on Pippen. MP dishes to Williams. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Wells passes to Pippen. And here is Wells. Pass to Edey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Good read by Aldama. His selfless attitude is why his guys enjoy playing.
the outside. And MP throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Pippen against Rose. Pass to Wells. Jackson has the open look. Good on the triple. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Jackson brings so much value with his ability to space the floor.
So, Shams, when the league brought in that 65-game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by, and that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA team and different accolades.
Yes, well said. G.G. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Pippen finds Jackson. There's a screen by Aldama. Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now.
On consecutive three balls, they're finding holes now.
And Rose throws it down hard.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Here's Edey. Jackson passes to Aldama. Wells kicks to Pippen. Latrey. Rose with the block.
Displaying an innate ability to detect the score attempt. MP will do well to keep honing that skill.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Wells. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Chicago. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Wednesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And looking at the Utah matchup, that one, the 7th on the season for them. The team's still looking to improve each time they take the floor.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. John Morant comes in for Luke Kennard. And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
And think, 3 of the top, 5, 6 players, we got Doncic. You know, we've got Porzingis, of course, who is such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
Well, you and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to win. Oh, MP slamming it down.
Readiness is so important, and the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Pippen dishes to Jackson. Pass to Aldama. Memphis moving that ball around. Pippen sets a screen for Morant. Outside for Pippen. Clock at 4. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so, MP will bring it up for Chicago. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Rose throws it down hard.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Pippen down low. Working on Rose. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. The Grizzlies 4th.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Baines checked in for Memphis. Marcus Smart comes in for Gigi Jackson. The Bulls also changing it up. Kobe White comes in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Josh Giddey. Here's Rose. It's Clark with the rebound. Hey, Sean, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league, it's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while.
MP up high, down hard.
What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant kicks to Pippen. Pass to Bane. A 3-ball. Drills the 3-pointer. Bane's got 10.
Well, defenses should always expect this from Bane. He's a skilled distance shooter.
Levine, a screen on Morant. Lobs it up for Levine, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And the misconnection there.
Desmond Bane getting it done for Memphis. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls.
We've talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation. That allows them to play matchups. So why aren't they ahead in this game? And I'll tell you why. The starters have to do more.
All right, guys, let's move on and see the latest injury report from across the league. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway. He's checked in for the Bulls. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to talk to his guys. Bane passes to Smart. Clark, a screen on White. Pass to Jackson. Over Williams. Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
Well, Jackson Jr. is a versatile scorer, which is what allows him to catch fire like this.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Kobe White is out there with MP. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside, Smart. Outside, Bane. Pass to Smart. To the inside, Morant.
Well, the way that Morant is able to twist and contort through a defense, he is one of a kind in that regard.
The Grizzlies shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Both free throws good from Morant. Bulls trail by 9. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. MP going in strong, and MP throws it down hard.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's been in this league for over a decade.
Outside, Smart. Back to Morant. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Vucevic setting the pick for Rose. Oh, get up, MP. Woo!
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Morant with a wide-open look from outside off the mark.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Rose dishes to Vucevic. The kick out to Rose. Williams, a screen on Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nifty fake from MP. Wow. If he's already got that, watch out.
And so he hits both. Memphis leading by 7. Now here's Morant. Off the left rim and out. MP deciding where to go with it. Vucevic is screen on Smart. Rose. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Well, when you watch MP, you can see the burst he has on the floor. Very explosive young player.
Here's Morant. And he drops it in from the low post. Morant's got 12 points here in the second half.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The drive by MP. And finished off by Rose.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Smart. And Chicago also making a switch. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Levine. Jackson with the bounce pass. Here's Aldama. Great D that time from Vucevic. Bulls trail by 5. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Jackson. The drive by MP. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Morant. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Morant's got 20 points.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
Here's Rose. And he goes big with the top right over Ja Morant.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Here's Morant. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Desmond Bane.
Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 23 points per, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I love having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of a team.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush. Now Morant. He's got 22. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. MP outside. Driving inside. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And here is MP. And he has 42. And Rose throws it down hard.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Morant against MP. Inside. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got his 3rd basket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
The drive by MP. And he can't jam it through. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Vucevic, a screen on Morant. Morant against MP. Lock at 6. Driving in. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Wells. Morant sets a screen for Wells. To the paint. Here's Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Smith with a screen on Morant. MP passes to Smith. Back to MP. And Rose throws it down hard.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Some changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Bain. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. Then for the Bulls, Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Vucevic. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Kobe White. Pippen against MP. Pass to Wells. Memphis moving it around. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Rose against Pippen. Pass to Wells. Outside Jackson. Here's Pippen from deep. A second chance effort. They get it back. That one goes. Count it.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Pippen is out there with Wells. Then there's Edey. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Rose. And good! There's another.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Memphis leading by 5. Pippen, the pass to Jackson. Here's Edey. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Drives to the hoop. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Bulls trail by 10. Smith with a screen on Pippen. Here's Rose. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Pass to Wells. Here's Aldama. Craig defending. For 3, Pippen. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Pippen. Good defense by MP.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Pass to Edey. Here's Wells. Edey defending. The shot by Wells, no good. Bulls trail by 4. Smith sets the pick for MP. He got it again. Sensational.
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Well, he is tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Wells. Now Pippen. He's covered by Rose. And it's good for 2. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Here's Rose. And yep, another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Pippen against Rose. Here's Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
MP against Pippen. Outside Rose. Right wing. Here's Craig. And he starts out with the miss in this one. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Wells with it. Pass to Pippen. Here's Edey. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
So Memphis. Here's Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Pass to Clark. Outside, Smart. Now Clark. Smart with the ball. White covering. Now Smart. In the corner, it's Bain. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Bain's got 5 points now this quarter.
As accurate as they come from deep, Desmond Bain extra lethal from that short corner.
The drive connects again.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant passes to Clark. Can't cash in from close range. Bulls trail by 9. Down low. And MP throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Morant against MP. Morant kicks to Smart. Clark trying to get open. Smart misses. Chicago has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Rose goes in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Well, I like when MP takes initiative like this because it forces the defense to react.
And the second of 2 is good. That trims the lead to 6.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
Here's Morant. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, he's looking pretty much unstoppable. Morant making the defense regret that physicality.
That's good from Morant. Bulls trail by 9. Williams, a screen on Morant. Rose passes to Vucevic. Rose against Morant. High post Vucevic. Back to MP. And there's the drive. They get the rebound. Here's White. Puts up a 3. Connects from three-point range.
Well, he's the guy they want with the ball when it matters. White takes pride in that.
Pass to Smart. And it's Morant at the elbow. Rebounded by Vucevic. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
It's the first, that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up a foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Obviously upset to have to take a seat here, but at this point, I don't think it'll have an impact. The game's probably out of reach anyway.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Rose, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Probably a little.
Chin up. Tomorrow's a new day.
some nights, the shots don't fall. Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Brian Anderson here alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Grizzlies, they're in a solid spot right now, 5th place.
Right now for the Grizzlies, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
From here on out is just about putting in the work.
Teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. MP comes in for Giddey. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Aldama's checked in for Jackson. And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
Yeah, MP sees the rookie reports, and he really studies them. And so far this season, he hasn't been on the top of those lists. That's becoming an extra bit of fire to motivate MP to get the better of his peer group.
And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Thanks, guys. MP is so excited to be here in the NBA. He's aiming for the top of his rookie class. He told me pregame, growing up in Plainview, I dreamed of playing in this league. So just being here is special. We'll see how he performs. Brian?
Well, Allie, I can't wait to see this kid's career develop. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Smart outside. Here's Bain. The shot won't fall. Levine with some nice D. From behind the arc. Drops in the three.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
Aldama outside. Outside Bain to halt the run. Gets the three to fall. Bain's got 7 points in the game.
When you're as accurate as Bain, you love doing this, giving them a little taste of their own medicine.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Takes a three. And there's Bain. That one's good. The assist from Smart. Smart's got 3 assists tonight. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league. Oh, sometimes you know the contact is coming. MP not shying away at all.
And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 4. Moran against MP. Clark with a screen on MP. To the inside. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. Some changes for Chicago. Williams is checked in for Vucevic, and it's Horton Tucker in for Zach LaVine. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Ja Morant. Pippen, pass to Jackson. That one's good. This game is all even. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
Ooh, those are some grown man points there by Jackson Jr.
MP outside. Williams a screen on Jackson. Clock at 6. Rose can't connect. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
MP looking around. Pass to White. Here's Horton Tucker. And again, Chicago no good. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. Now that we have a chance, let's check out the teams that are scoring the most points off turnovers. Number 1, the Bulls.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points. And this team is the best in the league at doing that.
Ball, he's checked in for White. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
And here are the Grizzlies. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And when you look at it, that shooting percentage is an ugly one. Anytime you see it in the lower 30s, you know it was probably a rough night.
Yeah, they really got held down in that one. If you can't get points on the board, then you're pretty much beat no matter what.
Chicago has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Williams against Jackson. One second left. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Jackson's got 6. And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey. Then there's Santi Aldama, and it's Wells in at the 2. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Memphis shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. Richard, when it comes to the fancy jam by MP.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Wells. To the middle. Here's Aldama. No good there. Off the double clutch.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's MP. MP right through him.
That is a play that is beyond his years. MP takes the contact and still gets it to fall.
Here's Pippen. Yet to see a basket. Jackson can't get it to go.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Now here's Rose. He's covered closely. The slam by MP.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding him and feeding him.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Wells. Jackson with it. Here's Pippen. 5 to shoot. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Chicago leading by 4. Now MP. 20 points. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
Wow. That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Pass to Edey. Here's Pippen. Shoots over ball, and there are the Grizzlies with another bucket. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. MP with a step. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Rose has got 24 points.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Inside. Here's Jackson. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
A big target with good hands. Jackson doing damage in the pick and roll.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Grizzlies trail by 6. There's a screen. Down low. Here's Jackson. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It goes on Patrick Williams. Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Phillips comes in for Williams, and it's Levine in for Morant comes in for Pippen.
This is what total commitment gets you. MP endures and is well rewarded for it.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Morant looking for an opening. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick and roll set.
MP with it. That's 29 for him. Ball outside. Here's Rose. Driving in. Oh, MP throws it down.
Attacking with reckless abandon. MP going all out on that drive.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. 6-point game. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Out to the wing. Pass to Wells. The three is up. Connects from downtown.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Now here's Rose. He had 40 points in the win against Atlanta. Oh, my goodness! MP off the bounce.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside Morant. Pass to Wells. Three-pointer. The rebound by Phillips.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Morant. Ball with the rebound. Chicago leading by 7. The electric Ja Morant. High flying. Whoa! Wow. Unreal! That's what they came for.
Wow. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Inside to stop the run. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And there's the IQ from Morant, knowing where his man's going to be.
Here's MP. Here he goes. Oh, MP throws it down.
Come on, man. Showing unbelievable agility in the air.
When he's working with the lead, now he's got a chance to put the style on it. Wells, the pass to Aldama. Here's Wells. Pass to Morant. And it falls all over the rim and in.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Williams is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Ball. Rose against Morant. The drive by Rose. The rebound by Jackson.
Whew. He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Pass to Bain. Over White. Bain, no good.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Rose against Smart. The drive by MP. Memphis with a rebound. Last time they met was in Memphis.
The last time they faced this team, they were very aggressive. Found numerous ways to get themselves to the line.
White, the pass to Rose. Back to White. There's the triple. The shot that time not on target.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Morant. Morant with the close range bucket.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Bulls leading by 7. A minute 58 left in the first half of this game.
Oh, a wise move by MP. Calling his own numbers in the 2-man game.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Morant. 23 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
White against Smart. Back to Bain. Pass to Morant. Outside Bain. Smart, a screen on Levine. Here's Bain. And another basket for Memphis.
He's really made his impact felt tonight. Bain has played with maximum effort tonight.
Rose against Morant. And it's Rose penetrating. Outside White. Williams, a screen on Smart. Back to Rose. Levine surveys the D. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Bain. Morant with it. Guarded now by Williams. Pass to Bain. From downtown. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And now just a 2-point Chicago lead. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Rose into the lane. And MP throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Now Morant. Give him 8 points now. Clark with the screen. Fires from deep. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
And let's take a look back at the first half. The Bulls are in a close one.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion come from inside.
That's it for us. Thanks for...
And we're half... Chicago making a switch here. MP's checked in. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Kobe White out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Josh Giddey. Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you. Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
And the basket by Bain.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court. He's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Clark outside. Rose against Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. RJ, when Ja Morant's at his best, you won't find a more entertaining player in the league.
Oh, B.A., he is a generational talent. There is no easy way to defend him. That blend of skill, athleticism, quickness, it is so impressive and hard to guard. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
MP with it. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. And MP throws it down hard.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Morant, the pass to Smart. Morant against MP. Morant fights through contact inside.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
The Bulls trail by 6. MP right side. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got 4 rebounds now. With the 10-footer, Smart finds Jackson. Good on the bucket. And it's an 8-point Memphis lead.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Williams with the screen. Here's MP. Another one falls. Amazing. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Morant with the bucket.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. The Bulls have gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter. Levine with a screen on Morant. The drive by MP. Pass to Williams. Fires for 3. Ja Morant grabs a miss. Grizzlies lead by 8. Ooh, Morant sticking with it through contact.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Williams with the screen. Driving inside. Oh, MP throws it down.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Bulls trail by 8. Here's Rose. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Payne with it. Now guarded by White. And then Morant with the dunk.
And if you're wondering what makes Ja so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Memphis.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Gordon Tucker comes in for Giddey. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Ja Morant. Pick by Smith. Here's Rose. Down low, MP drops it in.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Payne, the pass to Jackson. Here's Pippen, covered by MP. Outside Payne. Jackson outside. This one for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Rose. Oh, he packs it down right over Jaren Jackson.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Pippen, pass to Jackson. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's MP, and there's the drive. Oh, he packs it down right over Jaren Jackson.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Here's Pippen. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Grizzlies with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. High post Clark. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Jalen Smith. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies' team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Phillips is checked in for Chicago. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Edey's checked in for Memphis. Outside Bane. Back to Aldama. And that one's in. Nice feed on the play. Aldama's got his second basket.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second,
another one goes. Incredible.
And it's 60 points again for him. Can't believe he's done it 3 times.
That's right. And now he's tied for the 3rd most 60-point games in a single campaign. Pass to Bane. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Here's Edey. Soft touch off the glass. Edey's got 8 points.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Here's Rose. The rebound by Edey. Memphis leading by 9. 1:02 left in the 3rd quarter here. Here's Pippen. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Pass to Smith. Here's MP. And got it! Another basket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bane. And he drops it in from the low post. Bane's got 12 points here in the second half.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Now here's MP. There's the drive. Another bucket. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss. Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that higher difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters.
We got to now start to anchor down defensively right.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Bulls trail by 7. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. We've got Edey, Santi Aldama out there with G.G. Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Pippen in at the point.
Climbing the ladder for the 360 flush. Ridiculous bounce.
He went so high for that one. Wow. Here's Pippen. Pass to Jackson. Kennard outside. Here's Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's the pick. Here's MP. The kick out to Ball. The 3-ball. Gets the 3-ball to go. Ball's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is why Ball takes a good amount of threes, because he's very accurate and confident from there.
Pass to Edey. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Conchar, he's checked in for Kennard. Now here's MP. Conchar covers. The drive by Rose. Memphis with a rebound.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Edie. Jackson on the wing. Aldama outside. Here's Pippen. Hounded by Ball. Here's Pippen. Tipped.
And blocks like this fire Ball's team up. They love watching him show some force on defense.
Here's Rose. Into the lane. Good. He hits again.
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. There's a screen. To the middle. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And good. There's another.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time.
Yeah, when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken?
Pass to Horton Tucker. Now Rose. Puts the move on. And again.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss.
73. What a number. Tying Wilt and David Thompson. Only Wilt and Kobe have more in a single game. They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Oh, somehow misses the one-handed flush. Here's Pippen.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
For Chicago, Craig comes in for Smith, and it's Zach LaVine in for Horton Tucker. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Rose against Morant. Rose into the lane. And yes, another basket.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. He's in the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and then Wilt's 100 are the only higher-scoring games ever.
Craig with a screen. Oh, MP throws it down. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1. To the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Sometimes Morant just makes this look effortless. He's such a gifted passer.
On the wing, MP, hounded by Morant. They set the screen. Rose with it. On the take, hits yet again. Wow!
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
Well, he's cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. Either way, he is having a night to remember.
Here's Pippen. They get the rebound. Edie. It's not going to go for him. The Bulls have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the 4th. Craig with a screen on Morant. Here's Rose. Oh, another one falls.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
Man, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the 2nd most points in an NBA game. What an historic night.
And to think when the night started that we see someone match Kobe's 81. I mean, his performance tonight has been nothing short of magnificent.
Chicago leading by 3. He takes it in. Outside Levine. MP a screen on Jackson. Launches it. Oh, Levine, an aerial assault.
Running the play like clockwork, Levine expertly creates some space with the pick and roll.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. For Chicago, Vucevic, he's checked in for Craig. Williams comes in for Phillips. And it's White in for Ball. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden.
The skill, the grace, Morant.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Here's MP, takes it inside. Clark grabs the board. Grizzlies trail by 4. And here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Showing off that vert, Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Picked by Vucevic. MP with it. And Clark picks him up defensively. Unable to get that one. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Smart finds Bain. White with a steal.
That's his first turnover of the game, and that only goes to show how well he's taking care of the ball to this point.
And that one bounced their way, but the rebounding differential has been significant. They're minus 10 in that regard.
Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Levine. And there's Jackson on the assist by Clark. It's a tie ball game.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
MP, the pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Morant. And here is Vucevic. Now here's MP. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Levine for 3. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Just absolute ice in the veins of Bain. That is an impressive bucket.
Rose, the pass to Williams. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
I think I've lost track of how many of their possessions have ended exactly like that.
Efficiency is